Hi girls, so these are the solutions from last night's homework, multiplying out two expressions. So the first question that you had to do was x plus 1 bracket x plus 3. So the first thing that you have to do in this type of question is you have to split your brackets. Okay, so you take the first term, which is x, and multiply it by everything in the second bracket, x plus 3. You take your second term, which is plus 1, and multiply it by everything in the second bracket, x plus 3. Then I need to draw my arrows, okay, so I'm going x by x, x by 3, 1 by x, 1 by 3. When I multiply x by x, I keep my base and I add my powers, and then I multiply x by 3 and I get plus 3x. 1 by x, I get plus 1x, and 1 times 3, I get plus 3. So then I need to underline things that go together. So x squared, I have nothing to add that with because there's nothing else the same as it. I circle 3x, I circle 1x, and I put a dot on my 3. So I now have my finished answer is x squared plus 4x plus 3. And that's it completed. The next one that you had to do was question 3. So it's bracket x plus 4, bracket x plus 2. So the first thing, I have two brackets being multiplied by one another. I have to split my brackets. So I take my first term, which is x, and I multiply it by everything in the second bracket, x plus 2. I take my second term, which is plus 4, and I multiply it by everything in my second bracket, x plus 2. Then I draw my arrows. Okay, so it's going to be x times x times 2, 4 times x, 4 times 2. So what I have, x times x gives me x squared, x times 2 gives me plus 2x, 4 times x gives me plus 4x, 4 times 2 gives me plus 8. So I underline, I circle things that go together, put a dot here because 8 cannot be added to anything. So my final answer is x squared plus 6x plus 8. Question 4 then was bracket x plus 5, close my bracket, x plus 2, close my bracket. So it's the first term, which is x times everything in the second bracket, x plus 2. My second term, which is plus 5, times everything in my second bracket, x plus 2. Now I need to draw my arrows again. So it's going to be x times x times 2, 5 times x, 5 times 2. So x multiplied by x is x squared, x by 2 gives me plus 2x, 5 by x gives me plus 5x, and 5 times 2 gives me plus 10. So I underline things that go together. So x squared, there's no other x squared, so that's the only thing I can underline. I 2x, I circle my 5x, and I put a dot over my plus 10. So my final answer is x squared plus 7x plus 10. That's question 4 completed. Now I need to complete question 5. So I have x plus 3 bracket x plus 4. Right, I have two brackets multiplying, so I need to take my first term, which is x, times everything in my second bracket. I need to take my second term plus 3 times everything in my second bracket. So now I draw my arrows. And now I have x times x squared, x times 4 gives me plus 4x, 3 times x gives me plus 3x, 3 times 4 gives me plus 12. So now I need to underline things that go together. So I have nothing that goes with my x squared. I circle my x and I put a dot over my 12. So I'm left with x squared plus 7x plus 12. And that's question 5 completed. The next one that you had to do was question 6. So I have 2x plus 1 bracket x plus 4. And I draw my arrows. Oh, I have to split my bracket first, which is 2x times x plus 4, my second term, which is plus 1, times x plus 4. So now I draw my arrows. So I go this to this, this to this, this to this, this to this. So I'm left then with 2x times x gives me 2x squared, 2x times 4 gives me plus 8x, 1 times x gives me plus x, 1 times 4 gives me plus 4. I need to underline terms that go together, so x squared, nothing else goes with that. I circle my 8x, I circle my x, and I put a dot at my 4. So now I have 2x squared plus 9x plus 4, and that's it, fully completed. Question 7, then what I need to do is I have 3x plus 2 bracket x plus 6. Okay, the first thing I need to do is I need to split my brackets. So it's 3x, my first term, times everything in my second bracket, x plus 6. My second term, which is times everything in my second bracket, which is x plus 6. So I have 3x times x gives me 3x squared. 3x times 6 gives me plus 18x. 2 times x gives me plus 2x. And 2 times 6 gives me plus 12. So now I need to underline things that go together. So I have nothing going with my x squared. I circle my x's and put a dot over my 12. So I'm left then with 3x squared plus 20x plus 12, and that's my final answer for question 7. We have 2 more to do. 3 more. We had x plus 5 bracket 2x plus 1. Right, so the first thing I need to do is I need to split my brackets. I have x bracket 2x plus 1 plus 5 bracket 2x plus 1. So I now need to draw my arrows. So it's this times this, this times this, this times this, this times this. And what I'm left with is 2x squared plus x plus 5 times 2x gives me plus 10x, 5 times 1 gives me plus 5. And I'm left then with 2x squared plus 11x plus 5. Question 9, I have bracket 3x plus 4, close my bracket, 2x plus 1. I need to split my bracket first of all, so I have 3x times 2x plus 1 plus 4 times 2x plus 1. I draw my arrows, so this goes to this goes to this to this, this to this. And I have 3x times 2x, so 3 times 2 gives me 6, x multiplied by x gives me x squared. 3x times 1 gives me plus 3x, 4 times 2x gives me plus 8x, 4 times 1 gives me plus 4. So I need to underline things that go together, underline this, circle, circle, and put a dot here. So I have 6x squared plus 11x plus 4. And that is fully answered for question 9. The last one then that you had to do for homework was x plus 4 bracket x minus 2. The first thing we need to do is we need to split our brackets. So it's x bracket x minus 2 plus 4 bracket x minus 2. I draw my arrow, so it's x times x times minus 2, 4 times x, 4 times minus 2. And I have x times x gives me x squared, x times minus 2 gives me minus 2x, 4 times x gives me plus 4x, 4 times minus 2, might need to put that into my calculator, it's minus 8. And I get x squared plus 2x minus 8. Because when I put into my calculator minus 2 plus 4, I get plus 2. And that's my full answer for question 10.